Recluce was not founded by conquest. It was not founded by prophecy. It was not founded by a chosen one. It was founded by restraint. And that might be why The Towers of the Sunset is one of the most quietly powerful fantasy novels I've read. Greetings, legendary readers. Welcome to Larry's Legendary Library, where we explore science fiction, fantasy, and the deeper wonder within them. Today, I don't want to review The Towers of the Sunset by L.E. Modesitt Jr. I want to understand it, because what L.E. Modesitt Jr. is doing here is deeper than plot. He's asking a question: what kind of society produces good people? The title matters. The Towers of the Sunset are not just buildings. They represent a fading civilization, a rigid system of control, an old philosophy that's reaching its limits. Sunset, the very word, implies decline. Kandar believes in order, but it believes in imposed order, hierarchical order, controlled order, and the towers stand as monuments to that belief. But they are also monuments to its failure, because towers built on control alone cannot endure. They fall, and something new must be built. Creslin is not your typical fantasy hero. He's not reckless. He's not charismatic. He's not a conqueror. He is disciplined. There's a line in the book that struck me deeply. Feeling afraid is acceptable, but letting it affect your actions is not. That might be the thesis of this book. Fear is natural. Your reaction to fear is a choice. It reminds me of the litany against fear in Dune. Creslin is not suppressing fear, he's mastering himself. Now let's talk about Megaera, because this is not a decorative romance. This relationship is foundational. Creslin does not conquer her, he does not overpower her, he does not rescue her. They build Recluce together. Megaera is competent, she's practical, she's strong, she's talented, and she's grounded. Recluce is not born from domination, it is born from this partnership, and that matters, especially in a genre that's obsessed with hierarchy and power. Recluce begins with two disciplined people choosing responsibility. Recluce is not a utopia, it is an experiment. Creslin builds a society grounded in self-discipline, grounded in craftsmanship, it's grounded in responsibility and the balance between order and chaos. And this is where Modesitt becomes distinct. Order and chaos are not just magic, they are moral categories. Too much chaos and you bring destruction. Too much order becomes tyranny. Recluce is an attempt at balance, not perfection, but balance. This is a builder's book. It is about building something that lasts, not winning glory, not slaying a dragon, not fulfilling destiny, but building quietly, deliberately, with restraint. And I think that's why it resonated with me so deeply, because building something durable, whether it's a civilization, a family, or even a body of work, it requires discipline more than passion. The towers fell in the sunset, but something stronger rose in their place. For my taxonomy for the Towers of the Sunset, primary is philosophy, There's deep meaning here about the building of Recluce, the sex roles of men and women, and how they interact, and so much more. Secondary is pressure, the pressure of building something when it feels like everyone is against you. And then tertiary, wonder, the wonder of weather magic, the wonder of the order versus chaos. It's just a book that's filled with wonder. If you've read The Towers of the Sunset, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you see Recluce, the founding of Recluce, as a success? Do you see it as a compromise? Do you see it as a necessary overcorrection? And if you haven't read it, this isn't a flashy book. It's not loud, but it might be one of the most quietly thoughtful fantasy origin stories I've read. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay legendary.